Hey, Nelly here. So, today, well, I've already made a video, but like right now, I felt like doing a review just because I was bored and I had nothing else to do. So I'm going to be doing a review on the Wet n Wild Coloricon trios. And I have two of them. And I'll probably most likely pretty soon be getting more because I'm looking into some of them that I really like. For example, I'm feeling retro. I really want that one. And I got sunburned or something like that. Because I'm looking into like getting something neutral because I have way too much like colorful makeup. And I'm trying to look for something neutral to wear on a daily basis for school and stuff like that. So hopefully I got sunburned is like really pretty for neutrals. So I have two of these trios and here's what they look like. This one is called Spoiled Brat, and it has the pink and the black and the silver. It's gorgeous. And this is I Dream of Greenie, and it has like all the greens, which is also really pretty. This is more of a spring kind of thing, more of a spring palette. And this is more of like a winter palette because it has all the dark smoky colors, and this is all the bright greens. So I'm gonna go into more depth now one by one. I'm going to start off with I Dream of Greenie. So here's again what it looks like with the lid on. You probably can't see the name, but it says I Dream of Greenie, I promise. Yeah. And then it just, on the back, it has like instructions on how to apply eyeshadows. It says you can do it tells you how to apply the eyelid, the crease, and the brow bone color. So it has instructions on there. So I think these are great for beginners. If you're like not that great at makeup, these give you instructions on how to do it. Plus the eyeshadows are labeled on how to put them on. And they come in a nice size and they're pretty affordable. They're like $3 to $4 depending on where you live for one of these. So they're pretty affordable. They give great directions and they're labeled so that you know how to use them. So these are great for beginners. So as you can see, it says, well, you probably can't see it. It says eyelid, crease, and brow bone. It was indented in the eyeshadow, but I used them like so that it's going away. Anyways, so as for like instructions and what kind of people should be using these, I think these are good for professional makeup artists, normal people who just like makeup, or beginners. These are really great for beginners because they have instructions on how you can use them. It gives you, again, the instructions from lid to crease to brow bone, and it labels them and all that stuff. So that is good. Now, as package wise, the packaging I think is kind of bulky. As you can see, it's like pretty thick. But you know what? I'm actually one of those people who likes bulky packaging. I love bulky packaging. I hate things that are like super thin. No, I'm sorry. I like bulky packaging. So the packaging is pretty bulky and thick. It's just made out of plastic. So the lid up here is like super thick. And then down here the black is a little bit thinner, but it's also really thick. And here it has like this little hole here. And it came with like the little sponge tip applicator and the brush applicator, which I took out. And then they just kind of like close like this. They just have like the little plastic screws and they just close and they snap shut. So I think the packaging is pretty good. I've dropped it like once or twice and the packaging hasn't broken, but the eyeshadow was so close to breaking, thank God it didn't. The packaging hasn't cracked or anything, so the packaging is pretty durable. It's bulky, which I like, and just, you know, it handles a fall. So I think package wise it's good. Now let's move on to the actual eyeshadows, which is the most important part. So here are the colors. Once again, they're gorgeous. They're just like three beautiful greens. This is a lime green, this is a more grassy dark green, and this is a light pearly mint green. They're all beautiful colors. So I'm gonna swatch them for you. Okay, this is what they look like on my finger. Wow. these are really pigmented. I love them. They're super pigmented. Now I'm going to actually like drag them on my hand. Okay, so here's what they look like. Again, pretty pigmented if you ask me. And they're still like left over, so you can just kind of keep swatching them. So yeah, pretty pigmented if you ask me. They're really nice. I love Wet n Wild. They're my favorite makeup company. I've probably said that a couple times already. But yeah, this is the minty green. It almost looks like a metallic-y, shimmery white. And that's the highlight color. This is the dark grassy green, which is the crease color. And it's shimmery, but not as shimmery as this one. And this is the lid color, which is like a lime, lemony green. And this has a little bit of shimmer, but not too much. So I think that they're pretty pigmented and they go on really smooth, because when I put them on, they go on really nice and they just kind of glide on. And then right now when I swatched it, also just glided onto my hand. And when you like put them on your eyelid, they stay well, you know. The only color in this trio that I think isn't as great is the lid color. It's really powdery and chalky and tends to have a lot of fallout. Out of all of them, the one that has the most fallout is the lid color, which is that lime green right here. It's powdery, so if you don't use a really good sticky base, it probably won't stick on your eyelid, whereas with other eyeshadows, they probably will, even without a sticky base. But if you use a sticky base, I'm sure it'll work fine. So I think this trio is really nice. I really like it, and from a rating of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it an 8. So I really like this. Now the next one is called Spoiled Brat. And this one has pink. I'm just going to show you because it has the same packaging as the other one. So the instructions, labeled, bulky packaging, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Now the actual colors. So this is Spoiled Brat. And here are the actual colors. They're really pretty. I use this one more than the I Dream of Greenie, but they're both really pretty. So this is like a matte magenta pink. This is a black with silver glitter. And this is a bright metallic silver color. They're all beautiful. So I'm going to swatch them for you. Okay, these are the 3 colors. This is the pink, the black, and the silver. So again, I'm going to swatch them for you on my hand now. So here's what they look like. Again, super pigmented in my opinion, very pigmented, and very beautiful bright colors as well. So again, the same problem with the other trio. The lid color is a bit powdery and it does have fallout, so you have to use a really sticky base for it, but it's a really pretty color. The black is a little bit hard to pick up, so as you can see, I kind of had to like rub it a little bit onto my hand because it's a black, so, but it's like a hard black, because their other palettes, you just dip your brush into the black and it comes off right away. But this one's a bit more pressed down and a little bit difficult to pick up, but it's still a really nice black to use. You just have to really work your brush into it. And the silver is just, oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I think it's super pigmented. It goes on really soft and really it just glides on, and it's just a beautiful silver color that I like to wear on my lids sometimes when I just want to like brighten up my eyes in the morning. For example, the other day when I didn't want to wear too much makeup, I just put this silver onto my lid, added black eyeliner to my bottom lash line, added mascara, and it just really brightened on my eyes. So I really like this color. But this whole palette is really nice and I really like it. They're very pigmented, vibrant. They may have a bit of trouble with fallout because Wet n Wild is kind of known for their fallout, but as long as you use a sticky base and then if there is any fallout, just wipe it off, then you're good to go. So that is my review on the Wet n Wild Coloricon trios. I think they're amazing. I really love them and they just really work well for me. So that was my review. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.